Hello everyone, today we are going to customize another uncommon magic item for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. To do so, we will first roll on the special properties tables of the Dungeon Master's Guide. Then we will fill these templates with the results, and finally we will craft a story out of all the rolls. Don't forget to like and subscribe to be informed when I do other customizations like this. And let me know in the comments if there is an uncommon magic item you would like to see. Today we will customize a weapon of warning. First of all, let's write down the description of the object. While the weapon is on your person, you have advantage on initiative rolls. In addition, you and any of your companions within 30 feet of you can be surprised, except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep. The weapon magically awakens you and your companions within range if any of you are sleeping naturally when combat begins. And now, let's begin the fun part. Let's start with the rolls. First of all, let's see who crafted the weapon or who was intended to use it. Okay, we rolled a 16, so it's the Fey. The item is exquisitely crafted from the finest materials and glows with a pale radiance in moonlight, shedding dim light in a 5-foot radius. Any metal in the item is silver or mithril, rather than iron or steel. Very well, let's move on. Now we roll something from its history. And we rolled a 3. This means that the object is heroic. And the entry for heroic says, a great hero once wielded this item. Anyone who is familiar with the item's history expects great deeds from the new owner. Now it's the time for a minor power. Another d20. And it's a 9, which means that it is a key. The item is used to unlock a container, chamber, vault, or other entryway. And last but not least, we roll for a quirk of the object. And we got an 8. This means that the object is muttering. The item grumbles and mutters. A creature who listens carefully to the item might learn something useful. Now that we have all these parts, we try to create a story out of them. As this was crafted by the Fays, it makes sense to check which creatures you can find on the Feywild, and I'm going to do it on the Dungeon Master's Guide. The Dungeon Master's Guide says that sylvan creatures such as elves, dryads, satyrs, pixies, sprites, and centaurs inhabit the Feywild. I like the idea of a weapon which once belonged to a centaur. And in this picture from the monster manual, we can see that it has some sort of a spear or a glaive. So let's say that the item which we are creating is going to be a glaive. Since this was crafted by the Fey, I would also think that this was done by the Order of Titania, the Queen of the Summer Court. And before I forget, I'm going to generate a name for this heroic centaur, and I'm going to use the fantasy name generator. And I got Hypnastus, which seems a nice name for a centaur. Since Hypnastus was a hero, it makes sense that he fought a battle against the Fomori, one of the arch-enemies of the Summer Court. So we said that the item has the property of being a key, which means that it has to open something, and I would say it makes sense that he opens a Fey Crossing, a passage between the Feywild and the prime material plane. And since it matters, I will think that it recounts the deeds of Hypnastus, since he was a hero. And now we just need to give to this object a name. Since now this is a glaive of warning, I will think that a good name for it could be Wakeful. And now we can put all the story together and we can fill in the template. So let's write it down. This glaive was created by order of Titania, Queen of the Summer Court, to compensate the centaur Hypnastus after he lost his one defending the Summer Court from an invasion of Fomori. Wakeful became a heirloom in the family of Hypnastus, and every centaur wielding it was always treated with respect in the Summer Court. The Queen also bestowed to Wakeful the power to open the Twin Gates, a Fey Crossing connecting the Feywild with the prime material plane. Wakeful recounts the deeds of Hypnastus and all his descendants, and anyone who can successfully recount the deeds will gain the help of the Centaurs in the Feywild. I think that this is more enough, and as usual, I will leave a link to the D&D Beyond version of the object in the description. And if you are interested, for example, in a customization of a staff of Python similar to what I did here, you can check this other video. Bye!